Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is Chris. I hope you're doing good. I have reviewed the GA-B2100, the blue model, about a year and a half ago on this channel. You can go check it up here if you haven't done so yet. But today I want to talk about the same watch, but the yellow model that I have right here. So there are a bunch of things that I really like about this version, about this color, about this watch, and I'm going to tell you everything there is to know about it in this very video. Let's first start with the color. Why do I like this watch so much? It is yellow, it is flashy, you can go unnoticed compared to the blue model or the green model from that series. And why did I go with yellow? Well, because I really like the fact that it looks different, that it looks more summerish, more springish, and it also looks good in winter. Right now we are in winter here in Switzerland. There is snow outside, it is very cold, but it still looks great on my wrist. So if you're wondering, is yellow too bright, too flashy, and so forth? Well, the only question to ask yourself really is, do you like yellow? Do you like flashy watches? If so, I highly suggest you take it. Give it a try. It is not very expensive, but it is a great value for your money. Like I said in my previous review of the blue version, why do I like this Casio Oak so much? The main two reasons are A, the tough solar, the fact that it is solar rechargeable, and B, the Bluetooth feature and everything that comes along with it. Let's first start with the solar rechargeable battery. The cool thing about tough solar is that no matter what kind of lighting you have around you, be it artificial, be it solar, be it anything, it is going to recharge your watch to a greater or lesser degree. That means that you won't have to change your batteries ever again. It's going to keep the same battery running forevermore. So that is the very first thing that I really like about this watch. The second thing, as I mentioned, is the Bluetooth. Now, I'm not going to go over all the settings and everything on how to connect this watch to your phone and so forth. If you want to look at that, you can go check my review of the blue model on this channel, and I go over everything there is to know about that. But basically, in a nutshell, Bluetooth technology in this watch allows you to check things such as world time, and you can change it. You can change the destination where you arrive somewhere new. You can do it directly from your phone. You can set alarms, because when you look at a G-Shock, I mean, I'm kind of used to it now, but there's those 4 buttons that can look very daunting. You never really know which one to press in what sequence and how to change a setting, and you would rather just not do anything about it. Well, in this case, you just go on your smartphone and you change everything from your phone. You can connect it to get the exact time like you would do with a multi-band 5 or 6. But you can do it with the press of a button anytime that you have your cell phone next to you. You can find your phone by pressing a button. It will make your phone ring, and you can therefore find it easily. You can do a bunch of other things such as reminders, so that you can have a little reminder in the bottom right corner window here that tells you something, I don't know, birthday, remember to buy something, or a meeting, or whatever you want to set as a reminder. I do want to talk about the differences between this version and the blue or the green version. And the main reason why I like this one much better is because it has a positive display as compared to a negative one. So what's the difference between the two? Well, the difference is huge. And I tell you, it is huge. I've been using these two watches for a bit now, and I do see a huge difference. When you have to stay more than 1 to 2 seconds on your watch to see what time it is a little too long, in my opinion. And this guy, I mean, the blue model, I've been spending a lot of time sometimes trying to figure out what time it was, and, you know, changing the lighting conditions and ending up having to use the light of the watch more often than I would want to. Where in the yellow one, besides the fact that it's yellow around, so it's a little brighter, a little lighter, it looks good, but you also have the indexes that are white as compared to dark gray. And being so, you know, so they're not actually white, they're light gray, but the fact of being so light, they pop out and you can see right away the time. The other thing is, if you look at the little hand inside, it is yellow as compared to, well, this is dark blue there. So you can right away see a difference. You see the hand at all times as compared to this one, where you really have to look in the direct light to understand where it is. Another thing that I noticed is the fact that Tough Solar and Bluetooth are written in red and in blue, wherein on the blue model, it is very stealthy and you basically can't read them. So there are a lot of reasons why I prefer the yellow version of the Casio Oak. And you could say, yeah, but you also could have chosen the black model, which is also a positive display. And the reason I didn't go with the black model is simply because I own other black G-Shocks, other black watches, and I thought the yellow was a splash of fun. And you know, having a watch on your wrist sometimes has got to be fun. I also mentioned the light. So when you press the top right corner button, it turns on the light. The light is very bright. You can choose if you want it to last 1.5 seconds or 3 seconds. You can do that from your cell phone. Like I said, Bluetooth is a wonderful technology. It will light up 2 areas of your dial. The little light will light up everything so you can see where the hands are at. And the little one at the bottom corner will also light up to show you the seconds and things like reminders, the day, the date, or the exact time. So when would I use the blue and when would I use the yellow? Well, the yellow is something I would use for everyday life, at home, outdoor, with my kids, to go shop, you know, for leisure time, really. In summer, in winter, doesn't matter. And when I want a splash of fun, that's the other reason I would go with the yellow one. When would I use the blue one though? Well, the blue one is more of a stealthy type of watch. It is more a watch you would wear on the down low when you don't want it to be too flashy. You still want to be able to see the time, but you don't want it to, you know, be too obvious and too flashy, like I said. So that's something I would use maybe when I go see a client or when I have a more important meeting, but I still want to be kind of chill and, you know, wear a Casio G-Shock. That's when I would wear the blue one. And one thing you can do as well, if you wanted to, is to switch the bands of the yellow and put it on the blue, or the blue, put it on the yellow. And you can have some good fun as well, because there's a quick release little button here that allows you to do so. There, that sums up and concludes my review of this yellow Casio. I hope I answered any question you had. Do you own one? Would you buy one? If so, write it down in the comment section below. Do you prefer the yellow, the blue, the black, the green? I mean, the collection got bigger and bigger, and these little Bluetooth tough solar watches are really good. So which one is your favorite? Let me know. I'm curious. Subscribe if you didn't subscribe yet, and I see you, like always, in my next video. Take care. Cheers.